Let me tell you what this kid had the audacity to do to me yesterday. So I am out shopping, minding my very own business, and I was taking a little bit of a break because I was waiting for a friend to come up, and this kid walks up to me. Now I'm saying the word kid respectfully. He was 23 years old, but I'm sitting on a bench, waiting for my friend to come, and he comes up to me and he interrupts my thinking to hand me his business card, and it was the most magical thing that I've ever experienced in my life. Now, let me tell you why it was magical. Because this young man was out for lunch with his friends. He recently gotten a job, or he's been working as an insurance agent with his brokerage. And just like us in the real estate field, like, you have to go out and get business. Sales job to sales job. He was looking for leads. And what I love is that, like, I know that I was probably giving like low-key angry looking vibes because it was hot outside. My face was probably scrunched up. I was on my cell phone, and he walked up to me, literally approached me. We had not made eye contact, and gave me his business card. And why did he do that? Because he wants to grow his business by any means necessary. And Bestie, I had to get on here and tell you about this because this kid took me back to the beginning of my real estate business. And honestly, it convicted me on what I need to do. As a matter of fact, I'm about to order some more business cards, because what he did was he got uncomfortable and he walked up to a stranger. He didn't have, any connection with me, but he knew that, I either get to be scared or I get to be about my business. And he was about his business. And I had to tell you about it because I know that for a lot of us, you are looking for business, right? Or at least you think you're looking for business. Because what's really happening, and just comment, yep, me in the chat if this is you. You put out a little Instagram post or a little Facebook post, a little infographic once every 3 days. Maybe maybe you are high tech and you have your stuff in a scheduler that says if you want to buy or sell. And maybe you're doing the open houses, right? You're cool when people that are walking in the door and you are engaging with them and you're doing your thing. But there are opportunities every single day when you are at Target, or when you're at the grocery store, or when you're out to lunch with your friends and people are all around you. You may be thinking to yourself, or that maybe I should start introducing myself, but you're worried about being salesy, and you're worried about what they're going to say, and you're worried about if they say no, and you're worried and you're worried and you're worried, and you do nothing. Well, what that young man taught me on yesterday was that, you know what? There might be a whole lot of what ifs, but what if, I'm just going to submit this to you, what if you get outside of your own way, you start intentionally connecting with 3 people a day, 5 people a day, 10 people a day. If one person a day engages with you, how could that change the trajectory of your business, but not only that, the trajectory of your life? Or even better, what would it do for your mindset when you condition yourself that you do scary things because you are not going to be the barrier to your success? So let me tell you what happened. When he gave me his business card, I got all fired up. I pulled out my phone. I shared his information with 11,000 of my besties on Instagram. And guess what? If you check the description box right now, I'm sharing his information with you too. Because if you are looking for an insurance broker in the state of Texas, I want you to hit my man's up, because he cares enough about his business. And not only did he give me his card, he sat there and educated me on flood insurance. He's starting out, but I know that he's going to be fabulous because he took the first step. So my question to you and my question to me is, are you willing to take the first step, right? Are you willing to get uncomfortable? Are you willing to step out and just literally start saying hello? And it's okay, because worst case scenario, if he would have reached out to me and I wasn't receptive, or I threw his card away, worst case scenario is that he would be out of a card, but at least he tried. But best case scenario, it's a whole woman that was sitting on a bench that's talking about him right now on YouTube, inviting real estate agents to give him a shot for his insurance business. So just like that can happen for him, it can happen for you. All you got to do, bestie, is say, I'm going to get out of my own way. Now, if you're committed to getting out of your own way, go ahead and click the like button, okay? And if you want some more of this type of inspiration that we do in these real estate bestie streets, then, friend, it is a non-negotiable that just like he walked up to me scared, maybe you need to show up to the Real Estate Bestie experience scared. I know your account is funny. I know you got to figure out the kids. I know you got to figure out work. I know you have to figure out all the things. And you know what? Everything is figure outable. And when you figure that stuff out and when you get in the room with me September 21st through the 24th, I promise you, this is what I know. I know that life change is going to happen. Mindset shifts are going to happen. I know that Jesus is going to meet us in that room. And I know that you are going to leave not only more courageous, but you are going to leave on fire and ready to take massive action in your life and in your business. Head on over to rosemarylewis.com/experience or wherever you're listening to this episode. And I'll talk to you soon, bestie. Bye. No, I'll see you soon, bestie. Bye.